What's going on, y'all? We're going on a field trip today. Going out of the shop, away from the cars, and onto, well, a tool truck. So, I'm going to introduce you to someone cool. This is James with All Tech Tools. James, what's going on?
Just living the dream.
Living the dream.
That's all we do, right?
I mean, I try to live day by day, try not to slam my head into a wall, you know, that kind of thing. But,
Well, when you're my height, you got to jump up to do that.
oh, you got to jump up to do that? Shit. Hey, we already talked about the back problems today, but quick gander at his truck. I mean, what type of products do you normally like to sell?
Gear wrench, Sunex, any kind of popular hand tools, popular tools in general. Since my truck's not that big, the specialty tools I'll special order for anyone. But just try to keep the newbies with the tools they're gonna need and the essentials for the other guys. So don't have a lot of space on the truck, but what I do have, I try to utilize with the most important, most popular items. So still fairly new to it, so I'm just I'm learning as I go, and a lot of the techs out there kind of help me out as well. So.
I feel like if you ever want to start another tool truck, I might just quit and come work for you.
I'll be welcome to it.
I like tools way too much. I mean,
yeah, it'd probably be an empty tool truck if you had it, but your house would be.
My wife would hate me more than she hates me now.
Today my truck's a little messy. It's got stuff thrown everywhere. It's been a pretty busy week, so.
Kevin absolutely loves those boots that he bought.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I mean,
price and yeah.
If they were in size 15, I'd probably do that because, man, I'm comfy in Vans, but they're not really slip resistant, and they're like all worn out.
Man, yeah, we'll have to have you upgrade one day.
One day, but
I'm pretty sure that you don't carry one brand that has a 15 unless it's a special order. So you have to give me some time to work on that.
Well, I mean, we got tools to cut those in half. We could lengthen them. Yeah, it's kind of like chopping and channeling and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so. Wish I had more money.
Lights, we got Coast, Streamlight. Milwaukee's been coming out with everything, so try to keep a little bit of Milwaukee on the truck because they're pretty much trying to take over. Now they got sockets, ratchets. Basically every hand tool and everything that every other company has.
With the sockets, I guess you do have Milwaukee set. The square drive end on it.
The square drive sockets are great.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know I have some kits in there, but the individuals.
Yeah, because
they're great because they're two reasons. They won't roll when you drop them.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons.
I never thought about that.
And then you don't have room to get a ratchet head in there. You can put a wrench on the end of it or anything like that. So they really did put some thought into it when they designed them.
Yeah, that is slick.
Yeah, and especially a 10 millimeter, you want the square end just so when you drop it, you're not like, where the hell did it go? Because it's eventually going to stop.
Dude, don't play with me because I just lost one of my 10 mils.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's somewhere, I hope, in the truck. I mean, dude, I had a magnetic tray sitting on the damn, here's my jigger, oh my God, the hoods, the core support. I had that tray sitting up there. I reached over and I knocked the magnetic tray with all my bolts over.
No, and all the 10s probably rolled everywhere.
Everything went everywhere. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
As we all know, everybody loses their 10s. Well, this is where they end up on the tool truck for resale.
You should sell a bag like that.
The cool thing is Gear Wrench does have a 10 millimeter set.
Right.
It literally has the gamut: 1/4 inch, 3/8. It has swivel, short, deep. Magnetic, and it's all in one. And I know Snap-on does as well.
Right.
But yeah, that's how important 10 millimeters are.
Man, I'd buy a bag of 10s.
These are the one size I just can't keep in stock. I buy bags of them at a time.
See, I rarely use my metric stuff because everything's old.
Oh, right. So your SAE for
but I mean, like the Impala that we got over there that I got messed with, like my truck, I mean, a 10 and a 13 will take my truck apart.
And that Cadillac for sure is
oh yeah.
Standard, yeah.
Yeah, that Torino, I mean.
Yeah.
But
big trucks too. Like if I have SAE for anything, it's for the diesel
and
for older vehicles, yeah.
And you mentioned the Milwaukee lights. I actually did a video that's gonna come out, today. I'm gonna put it online about the Milwaukee, that K tool light that I bought from you.
Yes.
And the Snap-on bar light.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I bitch about Milwaukee just because of people, and I know you know,
Yeah.
but
there are definitely some fanboys out there.
oh, absolutely. But I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Milwaukee makes a fantastic
They really
tool.
do.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be buying the Milwaukee Cup, but now if
The
you,
interesting part about that is Milwaukee has that pack out set. It's
Yeah.
on wheels. Well, the bottom of the cup has the pack out.
Oh.
You can lock it in place. So if you don't want to have no place to put your cup and you want to
Oh.
bring it on the job
Oh,
site,
Lord.
you grab it, walk it through.
you know, you remember Josh, right?
I do.
Yeah, he just bought the pack out set and all that stuff. So
great.
yeah, I mean, it's
It was just right when I was doing this in the beginning. I still did some carpentry, and I have.
hold on one. What were we talking about? Damn
let's
phone calls.
see, the pack outs and
Oh, yeah.
things like that, and how useful. If it's not necessarily technician's favorite setup, but if you're in construction or even a mobile tech,
Oh yeah.
it's great because it all links together. And now they're making it to where ratchet or socket sets lock right in, like we just said with the cup. You have no place, your hands are full, you're pulling your things across, you can lock it into the pack out.
Oh,
Because it has
absolutely.
a little spot on the bottom that allows you to do that.
What is that? It sounds like something. Oh, I thought it was coming to my shop. It's the neighbors across the way.
But yeah, there's and then of course you got snacks for the guys. Everybody needs that to keep them
Energized.
to keep them energized, and you got the crazy ones that like the Carolina Reaper. So
Oh,
gotta
no,
keep
thank
that
you.
on the truck.
No, I
That's
won't
what
get
say,
off the
no
damn
thanks.
toilet.
No
Kill
kidding.
me. But so, advice for the new guys.
Advice for the new guys. It's like with new guys, I find that they act like it's an ice cream truck, which even some of the senior guys are the same
Yeah,
way.
man.
But the difference between the senior techs, they're looking at all the oddball odds and ends things because they own everything.
Yeah.
The new guys want to come on the truck. Oh, how much for the speaker? How much for the knives or the sunglasses? Well, you guys might need to focus more on getting the tools to get the job done so you can pay for the other stuff in the future.
Absolutely.
And if you're not doing that, the guys that you're working with, the senior techs, are probably thinking that you're not serious about having this as an occupation.
Fair point.
Because if you're over here buying this and you're not going to, you borrow the tool, most shops have it. You borrow my tool 3 times, you need to go on that truck and get one or figure out a way to get it yourself.
Absolutely.
So, that's probably one of the main things. Also, don't overextend yourself. Don't have an $8,000 toolbox with $20 worth of tools inside.
How often you
Buy
see that?
$8,000 worth of tools and then figure out where you're going to put them. It's a little bit better than,
Yeah. Like,
you see the shiny toolboxes and that, and you're like, oh, what's in there? Sound, just noise. There's an echo when you open the door.
cobwebs and
Yeah,
spiders.
It's like, and it happens all the time. I try to be as honest as I can and persuade them to buy tools over a toolbox, and you'll be amazed. They don't care. They don't care that you just said that. They're like, oh, I'd rather have this giant Snap-on toolbox
Yeah.
that I'm going to be paying for 20 years. Even if I wasn't serious about being a tech, now I have a giant toolbox that I need to figure out how to get rid of.
I mean, that's when you go on Marketplace and you get them for a discount price.
That's right. So, a lot of guys do like people like that, but
Yeah, I mean,
but if you're going to, you don't want regrets, and if in the future you will have those regrets.
my life is
You'll
full
say,
of them.
Dang it, I wish that I would have bought the tools first because now I can't afford the tools to put in the toolbox.
Very fair point on that.
So yeah, that's a little bit of advice there.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
just listen to the guys that are training you. Don't think you're Mr. Know-It-All because you went to school.
Yeah.
Some of these guys that never been to school know way beyond what you'll learn in the classroom.
Well, experience teaches all, man.
That's right.
I mean, hell, going from the shop I just left. I mean, I come over here, it's like, damn, I feel like a dumbass. I mean, like, cause it's automotive. It's automotive on cars that have,
Oh, we got the maps kicking in. That
Oh,
must be
buddy.
someone sent me their new location. That
But-
happens all the time too.
oh, that'd drive me insane.
Another bit of advice to help out the tool guys: if you do plan on leaving shops, let them know where you're going, and if we can't make it there, we'll work something out with you. But just don't forget about us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I've met you at other shops and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna get loud because we got a dump truck here.
Yeah, they finally came. I gotta get empty trash tonight too. But no, I mean, like with me working on cars that are shit old as my parents. I mean, like this is new. I mean, I come from concrete and all the noise. But
it's gonna get louder. He's setting it down.
I hope he slams it and brings it. There we go.
Boom.
That makes my heart happy. But yeah, man, it's every day's a learning thing. Right. Life's an adventure. A very screwed up, angry, upsetting adventure with back pain.
Costly.
Yes.
Painful.
Yes,
physically and mentally.
Well, I mean, I just enjoy the fact that I chose a career path where I get to come on one of these fine trucks and spend money.
And we love that you chose that career.
Yeah, I love it too. I mean, it's like, yeah, I get to spend money on work.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And, you know, I think being a tool guy, it's the toughest part is having all this. I park mine in my driveway and knowing I have all these tools in my driveway.
Yeah, it drives me insane.
Two benefits. I know that if I work on something, I'll have the tool
at
my disposal. But then I got the wife saying, okay, you don't need that, that tool. So I can hide it a little better than most.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't tell her you don't need the negativity in your life.
That's right.
I mean, my mindset said I have to hide my Snap-on stuff or any like thing that apparel. Where did you get that at? What did you buy? Don't look at my account. Yep. She's went through my toolbox and like, really? We need all these sockets? We need all these wrenches? Really? They all serve a purpose.
Right, they do.
Yeah, I mean.
And then, you know, once they start getting dull, you want them to be shined back up.
Yeah, exactly. Got to buy a new set, bring the old one home.
That's right.
All right. Oh, Lord. It never ends.
Shelves are looking bare, but I'm filling up as we go.
Oh, I forgot about those mini wrenches that we talked about. Forgot to send you information on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know where my head's been at this week. I know
Joe's channel, he's always advertising, like, you know, cool things. I know one thing, I don't know if he's advertised yet, but not many people got the ratcheting.
Oh, and it's your Sonex.
The Sonex ratcheting wrench. So, kind of interesting concept.
That is.
A lot of those for like alignments.
Really?
Yeah.
That is.
These punches.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about punches, but these are amazing because they're.
So I have a set of those. I think I bought those from you.
Yep.
But that chisel tip, we had a stud on a Mustang.
Perfect.
It rounded out.
Yep.
And you just took a lug nut, got it, got a groove set into it, cut it off with an air saw on one side, flipped it, cut it.
Pop.
Yep, it helps. That's a great tool. Or when you get really bored at work, like the last shop I was at, I'd sit there and drive them into the wall.
There you go. Now for carpentry use, it's great for setting small nails, like 18 gauge and 16 gauge nails. When I used to be a trim carpenter, those are great. But the new guys, like I said, back to their advice. Only get the essentials of what you're qualified to do at the time. Don't start buying, asking about things that you're not qualified. Get the essentials, like, something might make your life easier. The wheel bolts.
Yeah, for BMWs and stuff like that, or whoever uses wheels.
Yeah, like, of course, and they even got oddball things for the guys that really do lose all the tens.
Yeah.
Put a black light on it, it glows in the dark. So
that's nifty.
There's always got neat things like that, but let the senior techs guide you.
Now,
that's all I say.
Now, tool truck etiquette.
Tool truck etiquette.
What really grinds your gears?
When you know that there's someone already talking to you about something, and then the guy comes from the sidelines and starts asking you random questions about nothing. He has no plan on buying this item. He just wants a price check to see if you're going to be cheaper than Snap-on. And comparing two tool like Snap-on versus independent, it's really, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because it's two different, they're similar tools and everything, but you have some Snap-ons. Some guys love the Snap-on because they do make great tools.
Right.
Some guys want to save a few bucks, use the independent. But yeah, that's the biggest pet peeve, when they come from the sidelines and say, hey, and they cut the guy off that's actually interested in getting some information. The other one is asking too many price checks.
Yeah.
Hey, how much is this? How much is this? How much is this? Are you interested in the tool, or are you just trying, like?
Yeah.
Are you nervous and you need something to talk about maybe? Because that's sometimes how I feel. Like, what the heck? Or, and I know some guys do it to be funny, but at the end of the day, if you grab something for a price check, don't put it somewhere where it's so random.
Yeah.
When I take a turn, I'm going to hear it fall off the shelf. And then I'm in mid-drive going, what was that?
Oh, man.
So those are some of the things that happen all the time that I'm sure every tool truck has experienced.
That'd definitely drive me insane.
Oh, and about warranties. There's only one pet peeve that I have, and I'm sure other tool guys have experienced.
Is that to do with that light that I sent?
No, don't mind sending in a warranty for any reason whatsoever. But if you lose something, don't ask if I can warranty it for you, because that's not a warranty issue. That's maybe insurance or something. I always say, if you go to Walmart, you buy a television, someone breaks into your home and steals your TV. Do you call Walmart and say, hey, can I get this warranty? No, same thing. Someone steals your flashlight out of your toolbox. Don't come to me and say, hey, I need to get a warranty because someone stole it. And I would say that I'm joking, but it happens at least once a month.
I'm going to totally do that.
And if there's a tool guy out there warrantying that, you let me know. Because I got a lot of stolen items that I can go to him for. So, you know.
Oh, hell, I mean.
But for the most part, everyone that comes on the truck's pretty cool.
What?
And, you know, they already know the etiquette. So.
Yeah, I mean, don't buy more than you can afford. That thing is I try to tell people, like, you know, these things are not cheap.
Another weird thing. Not only don't overextend, but I've gotten guys, they don't realize they've purchased the same tool twice, and they'll say, hey, and then return it the following week because they looked through their toolbox and discovered
oh, wow,
that they already had it and they never opened it.
Well, it's not my fault you made a poor life decision. Like, God,
it's like,
damn.
what? When you don't know how many tools you have because and that happens, that means that you're just on the truck just to get shit.
I mean, I like to buy stuff. I gotta be good now, though. It's not a fun thing. You gotta behave.
Well, you have a good reason for that.
Not really. There's a hey, what you doing? Hey, you wanna have some adult time?
That's a good reason to me.
I mean, that's a very good reason to me. But long term, I mean, I'm gonna be getting no sleep.
Yes.
All right, getting something else right now. It kind of sucks. But, you know, I do get the daily updates. Like today's, it's the size of a freaking key lime or something.
Oh, so you're getting those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what was it this week?
Did you get the heartbeat thing yet?
The heartbeat thing.
Oh, we're talking about.
Oh yeah, the baby, yeah.
Yeah. So because once they hear the heartbeat, then my wife would always be like, oh, I can hear him. I couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
But I would just play along.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, oh yeah, there it is. Like, I don't hear two heartbeats. I just hear yours, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it went from looking like a frog to looking like a kid real quick, and then it's sitting there.
A kidney bean to a frog.
Yeah, and then it's like squirming around. It's like, and they're like, oh, your baby's really active. Like, my wife's like, I can't feel anything.
Yeah.
So.
And then they get big enough to be able to open your wallet.
Yeah. Oh, that's
it. Really are the cutest things ever.
No, I told her wait till she's like 16. I'm like, she's not gonna be cute and happy anymore. She's gonna be demanding everything.
Yes.
I'm like, I get to have a daughter. That's like downright awesome and scary.
That's scary. I have one kid. He's a boy, so I won't be able to relate. So, but I completely understand.
You got lucky.
Two different parenting techniques when you have a girl and a boy. So.
Well, you got lucky in that. A boy like, oh, son, you scored last night? Awesome. Hey, Dad, this is my boyfriend. Guess what we did last night?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, it's like, don't embellish.
Yeah, I don't need to know, but like, because I know what I did to someone's daughter. I mean.
If the wife is listening to this
she's
always a saint. She knows this.
Oh, yeah, like. Yeah. Oh my God! Like that's the thing. I know how screwed up I am. Like I don't need some teenage boy coming around in 15, 16 years.
Man. Yeah, see, that's the part I'm not.
Yeah, that's like, oh Lord.
That's some scary stuff.
But last but not least, what is your favorite tool to sell on the truck?
Favorite tool to sell, man. That's a tough question because I like weird tools. Like,
oh yeah, the weird tools up here.
I love the Knipex stuff. I'm not Knipex is how I was told to say it, but just Knipex to me is some of the best.
Oh, you ever
best
play with a
tools.
German car? Yeah, they're screwed up enough as, you know, just the
You're right.
pronunciation
Yeah.
of it. Like, no one cares.
But like, come on, Knipex coust up with, I mean, auto adjust pliers.
I love those. I got a
These
set of
are
those.
Great. They're wonderful. You know, they're reminiscent of some of the newer snap-on pliers, or the ones with the teeth on the end.
I got those ones too.
But these are great to get you out of a pinch. I mean, heck, if you do any like off-roading type anything, like even mountain biking stuff. I carry a pair of these with me every time I go mountain biking, and they've never failed me.
I might need a set of those just to bring home or carry in my pocket when my daughter comes of age.
There you go.
Bet they'd should break someone's
The
fingers.
nut grabbers.
Oh yeah,
What'd you
yeah.
say, Pop?
Oh.
What are you doing to my daughter? What? That's those work quite well.
Absolutely.
These have a stopper, so you don't go too far and kill anyone.
Oh, those look perfect. That's a good
right.
device right there.
But yeah, Knipex can't go wrong, and they have, man, assorted uses, and they're some of the best. So probably Knipex is one of my favorites to sell.
Hell yeah.
Because a lot of guys haven't heard of them, and if they have, they really think, some guys think it's out of their price range.
They're not.
I look at it like this: if you're gonna go through, you're really working on stuff, and you're having warranty issues with some other brand over and over, you're probably not gonna with Knipex.
Well,
they're amazing.
They are a little pricey, but they're worth it. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, they're my go-tos.
And with flashlights, love my flashlights. Streamlight and Coast, you can't go wrong with either. Streamlights, man, they're tried and true. They're coming up with the coolest stuff all the time.
Oh yeah.
Wedge is my favorite. I actually carry it every day.
Oh hell yeah.
On bright, it's 1,000 lumens for a pocket flashlight.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with
Can't
that.
go wrong with it. And Coast, I mean, Coast has been around many years, so.
I like the Coast lights. I think I like the Streamlights better.
So the Coast has two things that. So Streamlight's great because they have the charger that charges their batteries separate. How Coast always seems to have a brighter light with the smaller package.
Right.
Like 2,600 lumens, and you got that.
Oh yeah.
And the other cool thing that Coast does, they have a rechargeable battery in it, and they'll have separate batteries like a AAA that you can run it with. So in emergency, if you know where to charge a battery, you can always buy, some batteries. Where Streamlight, you're kind of at their beck and call with the charger.
Yep.
You can't charge those. But either one, I mean, you can't go wrong with them whatsoever.
My biggest problem, I love the Stinger light. My biggest problem is I've lost two of them, and they're not cheap.
That's the bad part.
Dude.
And that's the benefit of a Streamlight. They don't have a magnet on them, where at least you have less of a chance of sticking it somewhere and leaving it. Well, unless you get one of these.
Yeah.
The bear claw.
So, I lost mine. Can you warranty two of them? I know where I lost one of them at. It's on a piece of equipment.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get another one the next month or two. Hey, can you warranty this out? Where's it at?
I don't know.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
And don't send me a picture of a tool and say it's broken.
Yeah.
And then throw it away and expect me to warranty, because I'm just going to send you a picture of the good one. That's all you're getting.
That's classy.
Because it's happened. I only bring this stuff up because it happens.
That's awesome. But hey, thanks for all this. Maybe we make it a monthly thing or something, and new tool highlights. But
All right.
yeah.